Partly cloudy and cool weather today over the northern parts of South Africa, with a low risk of drizzle at first along the eastern escarpment in Limpopo. Otherwise, cloud-free conditions for most of South Africa. We're not expecting any rain in the west today, despite an approaching cold front, but it's going to be very windy over the western interior as well as along the southern coastline. These strong winds will also cause high daytime temperatures in the Eastern Cape as well as the Garden Route area of the Western Cape. The South African Weather Service issued a watch for a high fire danger today over the eastern parts of the Western Cape, with runaway fires possible. Now let's take a look at the rainfall forecast. Only a 20% chance of drizzle this morning along the eastern escarpment in Limpopo, with otherwise rain-free conditions for the start of the weekend. It's going to be a warm day in the Namaqualand, highs up to 29 in Vredendal, Springbok warming up to 23, 22 degrees in Cape Town, but a much warmer day along the southern and southeastern coastline. Temperatures in the upper 20s in East London at 28, 25 degrees in Bishu, 25 in Richards Bay as well, lower 20s in Pietermaritzburg, and a mild afternoon in the Free State with Bloemfontein warming up to 20. Let's take a look at the coastal forecast for today. Northeasterly winds along the west coast this morning will become northwesterly this afternoon. Lighter winds in the vicinity of Alexander Bay. There's an open ocean swell of 2.5 meters, but winds will become fresh this afternoon in Lambert's Bay and Langebaan. The southwest coast will become unpleasant this afternoon due to strong winds. Wind speeds up to 40 kilometers per hour in False Bay later on, with an open ocean swell of 2.5 meters. It's going to be a pleasant morning along the Overberg coastline, but it will become windy later on. Low tide is expected just before 11:30 today. Along the Southern Cape coastline, we have fresh winds as well. Bergwind conditions also associated with strong wind gusts, and there's an open ocean swell of 2.5 meters with wind speeds averaging at 35 kilometers per hour. Finally, along the east coast, it's going to be a beautiful afternoon. Wind speeds up to 25 kilometers per hour in Durban and Richards Bay. There's an open ocean swell of 2 meters with a southeasterly direction and offshore winds along the Wild Coast. That's all from the Weather Centre. Have a wonderful day.
News that moves. eNCA.com.